Are you pregnant and struggling with back pain, stiffness, or just looking for a safe way to stay active during this special time? In today's video, we're going to explore one of the simplest, safest, and most effective exercises you can do with a Swiss ball, also known as a Fitball, that will not only relieve tension in your spine, but also help you relax, breathe, and connect with your baby. I'm talking about the gentle and deeply restorative back stretch on the ball, a movement designed to release pressure, improve posture, and give you that wonderful feeling of lightness your body truly deserves during pregnancy. So if you're ready to discover how just a few minutes on a Swiss ball can transform the way you feel, make sure to watch until the end. You won't want to miss this. But before the video starts, write in the comments from where you are watching this video. Thank you. Pregnancy is a transformative journey, both physically and emotionally, where a woman's body continuously adapts to nurture and carry new life, and in this remarkable process, it is common for women to experience changes in posture, flexibility, strength, and balance, all of which can bring joy but also challenges, particularly in the form of back discomfort or stiffness. As the belly grows and the weight distribution shifts forward, the lower back tends to compensate, often leading to pain or a sense of heaviness that can make daily movements more difficult than before. And this is why gentle, safe, and carefully planned physical activity becomes so essential during this special time. Among the many tools available for supporting pregnant women in their wellness routines, one that stands out for its versatility and effectiveness is the Swiss ball, also known as the Fitball, which provides not only support, but also dynamic movement and adaptability for a variety of exercises tailored to the unique needs of expectant mothers. The Swiss ball, originally developed in the 1960s for physical therapy, has become a staple in fitness studios, physiotherapy clinics, and even home workout spaces across the world. And its simple design, a large inflatable ball with an anti-slip surface, belies the countless benefits it can bring when used properly. For pregnant women, the Fitball becomes much more than just a piece of equipment. It serves as a safe support to sit on, a soft surface to lean against, and a dynamic tool to improve balance, coordination, and flexibility without placing excessive stress on the joints. What makes it particularly valuable during pregnancy is its ability to gently engage the core, stabilize the pelvis, and relieve pressure from the spine, all while allowing movements that are fluid-controlled and low impact, making it accessible even for women who have little or no prior experience with structured exercise. Among the many exercises that can be performed with the Swiss ball, one that deserves special attention is the back stretch on the ball, which not only provides physical relief, but also fosters relaxation and mindfulness to elements that are vital for both mother and baby. The back stretch on the ball is simple in its execution yet profound in its effects, allowing the spine to decompress, the chest to open, and the muscles of the back to release accumulated tension. For a pregnant woman, especially in the second and third trimesters when the belly is more prominent and the body is adjusting daily, this stretch can feel like a moment of weightlessness, almost as if the ball is carrying part of the burden and allowing her to reconnect with a sense of ease that may have felt distant in recent weeks. To perform the back stretch on the ball, the pregnant woman begins by sitting on the Swiss ball with her feet placed firmly on the ground, ensuring stability and a solid base of support. From there, she slowly walks her feet forward while rolling the ball backward along her spine, allowing her torso to recline gently over the ball until her back is comfortably supported. Depending on her comfort level and stage of pregnancy, she may choose to keep her hands resting on her belly, extend her arms out to the sides, or even let them fall loosely behind her head, creating a deeper opening across the chest and shoulders. In this position, the ball cradles the curve of the back, supporting the natural alignment of the spine, while gravity assists in creating a gentle stretch that releases tension from the lower and upper back. The woman is encouraged to breathe deeply, inhaling to expand the chest and exhaling to release any tightness or stress, using the rhythm of her breath as a guide to deepen the sense of relaxation and presence. What makes this stretch so particularly valuable is not only its physical benefit, but also the emotional and mental release it offers. Pregnancy is filled with moments of anticipation, excitement, and joy, but it can also be accompanied by anxiety, fatigue, and worry about the changes ahead. The back stretch on the ball becomes more than just an exercise. It transforms into a mindful practice where the woman can pause, breathe, and simply be in her body without judgment. The gentle rocking of the ball as she breathes or adjusts her posture adds an element of soothing movement, almost reminiscent of being rocked in a cradle, which not only calms the nervous system but also creates a subtle bond with the baby inside, who may respond to the rhythm of her mother's breath and the relaxation of her muscles. Physiotherapists and prenatal exercise specialists often recommend incorporating Fitball exercises into pregnancy routines because they encourage functional movements that support daily activities, improve posture, and prepare the body for the demands of labor. In particular, the back stretch on the ball helps counteract the strain caused by prolonged sitting, standing, or carrying additional weight in the front of the body, which can often pull the shoulders forward and compress the lower spine. By leaning back on the ball, the chest expands and the shoulders naturally fall open, reversing the posture that so often leads to discomfort. Furthermore, the gentle extension of the spine encourages mobility in the vertebral joints, reduces stiffness, and promotes better circulation, all of which contribute to a sense of well-being. Another important aspect of performing the backstretch on the ball during pregnancy is the sense of safety and adaptability it provides. Unlike floor stretches, which may become increasingly uncomfortable as the belly grows, the ball lifts the woman off the ground and adjusts to the contours of her body, making it easier to find a position that feels supportive rather than restrictive. The exercise can be modified in countless ways depending on the stage of pregnancy, the woman's fitness level, and her comfort. For example, in earlier stages she may recline more deeply to enjoy a fuller stretch, while in later months she may prefer to keep the recline shallow and focus more on the gentle rocking and breathing. The key is always to listen to the body and allow the movement to be guided by comfort, never by force or expectation. Beyond the physical relief it provides, the backstretch on the ball can also become a symbolic exercise of trust and surrender. Leaning back onto the ball requires letting go of control and allowing the ball to carry part of the weight, which mirrors the broader journey of pregnancy, where a woman learns to trust her body, trust the process, and embrace the unknown with patience and openness. This act of surrender, practiced physically, can resonate deeply on an emotional level, reminding the expectant mother that it is not only acceptable, but also beneficial to let herself be supported, whether by her own breath, by her environment, or by the people around her who accompany her through this journey. In a more practical sense, incorporating Swiss ball exercises like the back stretch into daily life can also prepare the body for labor and postpartum recovery, strengthening the core muscles, improving pelvic mobility, and maintaining flexibility in the spine all contribute to smoother labor experiences and faster recovery afterward. The backstretch, though primarily a relaxing exercise, indirectly supports these goals by maintaining spinal health, improving circulation, and preventing muscular tightness that could otherwise complicate delivery or make postpartum recovery more difficult. Moreover, the calm breathing practiced during the stretch mirrors the breathing techniques often taught in prenatal classes for labor, allowing the woman to rehearse these skills in a gentle, low-pressure context. It is important to note, of course, that every pregnancy is unique, and while the Swiss ball can be a safe and effective tool, it should always be used under guidance and with awareness of personal limits. Women with higher risk pregnancies, specific medical conditions, or significant discomfort should consult their healthcare provider before beginning or modifying any exercise routine, when performed mindfully and with attention to safety. However, the backstretch on the ball is not only safe but also deeply nurturing, offering benefits that extend far beyond the physical into the realms of emotional balance, relaxation, and connection with the baby. In conclusion, the Swiss ball exercises Fitball for pregnant women, and particularly the backstretch on the ball, represent a beautiful fusion of physical therapy, fitness, and mindfulness, bringing together the elements of movement, support, and relaxation in a way that honors the unique needs of expectant mothers. The simplicity of the ball belies the depth of its impact, offering not just a stretch for the back but also a moment of pause, reflection, and connection in the midst of one of life's most extraordinary journeys. By incorporating this gentle restorative exercise into their routines, pregnant women can not only find relief from physical discomfort, but also cultivate inner calm, preparing their bodies and minds for the profound experience of childbirth and the joy of welcoming new life into the world.